So just to be right, because I want to make sure I'm right. The topic is a continuation from the last one, the growing the gaming and stuff like that, right?
Correcto.
Got you. Just want to make sure. They could be like,
See, I was going to show up last week, but then my ass got called into work.
I really got hot spots damn near everywhere except for the top of the key. I got leaf on the right three, the left three I got leaf through, and the left corner I got leaf through. The only thing, okay, top of top of the through my line, this top of the key is button because I don't shoot up there enough. Um, and then this one right here in the right corner is
All
top.
right, folks. Welcome, welcome. I have to
My
pop my
Reese's.
camera off, put it back on. It was glitching a bit.
Start your camera. There you go.
I'm getting a little bit of lag here, man. That's what I want.
And this camera says that.
Could have a lot to do with how many things I have running right now. Okay, that caught up with y'all, so y'all are fine. I can't see my camera though.
Are you using an actual camera or are you using your laptop camera again?
No, I was using my actual camera. This shit tweaking right now. I,
If you're
like
using
I,
an actual camera, unplug it and plug it back in.
yeah, that's what I did.
Because that's what I had to do to mine when I first got done.
All right, we good.
Hey, there we go.
What's happening, folks? Welcome to Goon Talk at Noon. We're a little bit late, but what had happened was we're on a lot more platforms than we have been originally. We are not just confined to that of Facebook. We are now on several different platforms. Next, Goon Talk at Noon, I think, will be on almost every major platform currently. I didn't have, I believe, TikTok and a couple other things set up, so that's just what we were kind of trying to get set up. I believe right now we are on Twitch, Kick, should also be on Facebook. I believe YouTube also. So we are all on a good amount of different platforms. Currently, we are running a continuation of last episode. That was episode 4. I believe we are on episode 5 right now with the evolution of gaming. Because as you guys know, gaming is always evolving, and we didn't actually have my man Igoon MSC last time, so we wanted to make sure that he got a little bit of a say so on some of these things that we were speaking on. So yeah, man, we gonna pretty much jump right into it because, like I said, it's been a long day to get us set up, but we are here and we are coming to y'all live.
Man, man. The elevation of gaming. We done came a long way.
Mm.
That's one thing I will say. We done came a long way. I'm talking about back to the PS3 days when we ain't have no parties. It was all game chat.
Oh, that's true.
Oh my god.
I almost forgot about, like, that's a real thing. The evolution
That's
of
a real
gaming come
thing.
with the evolution of gaming chats.
So that's what I mean. Like, I'm biased. I'm an Xbox kid. I don't care. But PlayStation, I don't care. Y'all can hate on me, whatever. PlayStation got the idea of parties from us.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course.
because Xbox started the parties in 360 and PS3
Yep.
didn't have parties until later. In a later
No, they
version.
surely did not.
Mm.
I think one of
No,
the other
Xbox.
things that kind of went over to the PlayStation world is originally you couldn't play music on a PlayStation. It was like Xbox, like you could download music on your Xbox and then play the music that you put on your Xbox behind your games. Like I remember playing like True Crime Streets of LA and stuff like that and be able to bump Eminem, like old school Eminem riding around and playing the game. Like that was like way ahead of his time. and PlayStation kind of picked up on that, and that's when PS3 ended up doing it. They didn't originally have that type of technology though.
No, not at all.
Nope, not
Not
one
at all.
bit.
They
Not
did.
one bit.
They definitely didn't originally have that. Cause I mean, but that's the thing. Like, I feel like both sides learn from each other. Cause honestly, Xbox had to step a lot of their, you know, what I'm saying
Yeah.
their operating systems, as you will. They had to step up some of those because I mean, PlayStation started making a really good console, and they were like, "Whoa, hold on now," and then Xbox started making better consoles. That's as much as it's an argument of brand. At the end of the day, Microsoft creates computers. That's what Bill Gates made. So I feel like Sony was always more of like a speakers, TVs, etc. Like they were more of like a accessory electronic type of thing, not as much as a console. Like, yeah, maybe I'll get like a Sony DVD player, but I didn't think of getting a Sony console like that. Like PlayStation's amazing, don't get me wrong, but Microsoft product is going to be closer to a desktop than a PlayStation is, which you have to think that means something. If you can play Xbox games on your PC through Xbox app, opposed to what you can do with PlayStation, that's to tell you something. Because you can't do that with PlayStation. You cannot run. You're not running no PC game on the PlayStation. That shit does not.
Nope.
It
Not
does
at all.
not relate over well.
Not at all.
So that's one of the big things that changed.
Yeah, man. But like I say, we got far. We got far. We got PC game. Even though PC been around for a long time, but I don't think it's ever been as hot as it is now.
As long as it's been out, though, that's why I don't think people understand. PC gaming is
Been
very,
out.
very fresh still. Like
It's
PC
fresh.
gaming is
It's fresh.
only. The only. If you think about it, the first PC gaming was what Snake and like Minefield and those old school games like Dig Dug and stuff. Those were like probably what like the 60s, earlier
Yeah.
than that maybe. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. First PC game. Let's look that up.
Let's say, I'm young. I don't know.
It was Space. So it was Space War,
Mm-hmm.
and it was developed in 1962, I believe. Same thing with Pong. Pong is 1962, I believe. So Pong would be Atari. That'd be the beginning of video games right there. Your first PC game, technically, then, was Pong because there was no system, I guess.
Right.
And then they made Atari, which I guess they translated Pong over to, which I guess would make sense because Atari is the grandfather system. There was no system before Atari.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Atari was king in the 70s.
Yeah, Atari had. That's what our uncles and our grandfathers, etc. That's what they gamed on. That was when they had, I believe,
That's
Pong.
what my mom gamed on.
Yeah, that's what my dad had when he was growing up, playing Pitfall and Paperboy and all of that shit. All of that shit's from
Pac-Man.
All that shit is from Atari. Millipede, Centipede, all of that shit. Galactica, all that shit is from Atari.
But I don't know if you call it back then. Yeah.
That's it. That's why, if you had gamers in your family, I feel like you had more exposure over the years to the evolution of video gaming because not everyone has a system in their house at a young age. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So some kids are like, "Oh yeah, my first system was a PS4," and I'm like, "Oh shit! Like you missed a lot.
You missed a lot.
Like you missed a lot, bud. You wasn't out here in the trenches
My
clearly."
first system was a Nintendo 64.
Yeah, I know. I start showing my age when I say what my first system was.
GameCube was my shit.
GameCube was fire. That's why I started feeling old. My first two systems
I used to play Incredibles on that bitch all the time. That shit was
on GameCube.
Yeah,
that sounds fire. I never played Incredible on there. I was a Mario Sunshine nigga myself, and the Luigi haunted house shit. I was crazy about that. them Mario games, bro. I was heavy on that. Didn't they have some Sonic games on that bitch too?
Uh-huh.
I remember. Oh, running around at the speed of sound. Niggas don't know about that one. That was my shit. Trying to tell you, boy. No, I know I'm old though, cause my first two systems, cause my dad was on some I don't know what system he wants, so got me both of them head ass, which made life very complicated, cause I never really knew what system I wanted to go with.
I ain't gonna lie. That's when life was a little complicated, a little easy.
It was easy, it was complicated, bro. It was like here's a Super Nintendo and here's a Sega Genesis, and I was like, damn. Because when I tell you I love Mario, but I love Sonic too, so it was like, bro, what system am I gonna play? You never really know. But Sega took over though at one point though, because Sega was doing sports games way better than Nintendo. Like they started Madden on Sega. Me and my dad used to play Madden '98. I think Madden '98 was the first one. The first Madden was like '98.
97.
Was it? Was the first Madden?
I thought it was 98.
Yeah, the first John Madden game, football game was released in 1988. So the first actual game, the first. That's crazy. Oh, they got a lot more buzz when Super Nintendo picked them up. So they was with Sega. Sega became popular after moving to Sega Genesis in 1990 and the Super Nintendo Entertainment System in 1991. So they came from a different system, the Commodore 64. I guess that was a different gaming system. See, this is crazy. I didn't even know they had different gaming consoles. I guess it was stuff that was trying to compete with Sega and Super Nintendo back in the day, but it must have either fell off or it didn't really go further. But it's like comic books. If your comic is good enough and your company doesn't do great, usually the bigger companies will pick it up and keep it going. Y'all know what I mean by that?
Yeah.
So I think that's what happened with Madden. Madden wasn't originally on there because it was EA Sports, but the original one was on the Commodore 64. Why do I feel like the people that made the Commodore 64 got something to do with the N64?
Yeah, makes sense.
They probably do.
I'm so serious, gang. I'm like, why does that seem like it took them a second to put it together, but I think they got something to do with that.
Up getting it together for the Nintendo 64.
They did, bro. Because it says it like, I think literally, actually, this is weird. There was two different consoles that the game was on. It was ported to Commodore 64 and then to MS-DOS. So basically, there was a Nintendo Sega rivalry already before the 90s even hit.
Right.
That's weird though. I did not know that. I thought I knew some shit. I did not know what no 64 Commodore or no MS DOS is. But I guess that's where Madden started. And now look at where we at now, where you can't even tell if that shit a video game.
Right.
That's just like the first episode when I popped up the graphic changes from 98 to 2025.
It wasn't. Yeah, it was insane. You pulled that up last stream, I believe.
That was episode 1 of Evolution of Gaming.
Okay, so that was 2 episodes back.
Yeah.
When I tell you that so VR just in the last 5 years has evolved so fast in front of our faces that no one fucking noticed. And I'm gonna tell you how. So you remember these VRs, right? These headsets that everybody got and all that, the VR. Okay, I remember watching Elon Musk and him talking about, it's really clunky, but we're already in the works of making them as small as a pair of glasses. It's not gonna happen overnight. We're working on it. We're developing it, but I can tell you right now, we're thinking probably maybe in the next 3 or 4 years. Okay, so mind you, it's been 5 years, I believe, since then. Have you guys seen the new fucking Meta Ray-Bans?
Mm-hmm.
There's Meta Ray-Bans. They are VR fucking Ray-Bans. They did it. So motherfuckers got VR sets in their glasses now. What in the
Yeah, I know what
Tony
you're talking about.
Stark the fuck is going on?
Sign me up.
Can I have
And
two,
not just
please?
that, not just that. Also, I've noticed because I've been playing a lot of iRacing and shit like that.
Yeah.
You can now broadcast your iRacing and race your iRacing in VR.
Mm.
Wait, excuse me?
VR on the Oculus.
Yeah.
So now the VR is starting to become compatible with the PC gaming world.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Because on iRacing, you can literally play iRacing from your PC on your Oculus
Oh yeah,
or whatever VR.
you behind on that one. The people been hooking up their VRs to these. See, that's why. Okay, so
I'm
if
just saying iRacing in general. iRacing just did
oh
that
that so
2
that
updates ago.
added that.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, I
they
meant
literally
that.
did that 2 updates ago.
Yeah, what I meant was like, so if you don't know, you just don't know. It's like one of those things where like if you don't know that if you get the Rumble pack for the N64, put it in the back and then put Pokemon game in the back, you can play Pokemon on the big screen back in the day in the fucking early 2000s. If you don't know that, you don't know that. That's not nothing that they used to advertise. Like you can put your Pokemon from the Game Boy, put it on to Pokemon Stadium, and fight with the Pokemon you got from the actual game off your Game Boy. And if you don't know these things, you're not gonna know these things. Like VR works better with a PC. Why? Because there's apps, there's things, there's mods, there's all that shit that you can do like you would do on a PC on the VR. Like they mod VR. So you start seeing some crazy shit. Like if you haven't seen it, go to YouTube. You're gonna actually start probably wanting to play VR more because you can do something like you know how you got your GTA roleplay world.
Yeah.
It's like his GTA roleplay world. Like you can make a world, you can make all that stuff on your VR. So people are really focusing and getting forward into the world where we'll be able to mod and change and craft the world around us as we play VR.
Speaking of shit like that, I do want to mention something for the VR gamers. If you guys are on VR, check out Kick World, please. The Kick World is a world to where all your biggest streamers on Kick all have booths set up and you can automatically check out all their content. They have all their links to everything on there, merch shops, everything. You can purchase everything directly through there and also check out all their content. I'm on there as well.
Oh, that's pretty dope. I'll have to come swing by and show some support, man. I haven't been in the metaverse for at least like a year, but I gotta get back into it. There's these animes that really make you want to get back into VR because it's about being in VR type shit. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
So that's where I'm
You
at
know,
right
you
now.
brought that up earlier.
Mm-hmm.
The Sword Art Online.
Right, and it's like that's another thing, the evolution of gaming. Like I believe that since the community of nerds has become like the new conglomerate and like it's cool to be nerdy now. Like back in the day, most of us used to get fun made of them for playing video games and being on Dragon Ball Z and watching cartoons and all that. Now you lame as hell if you don't do it. Like that's the evolution of how the world went. Cause like more people play video games than not now. Like back in the day, that was not a thing. Like gamers were alienated to their own thing, where it's like, oh, dweebs, nerds and blah blah. It's not like that no more. It's a huge mixing pot to be realistic. I mean, females changed it. Female gamers made gaming a lot easier for guys. I will have to say that. Females coming to the forefront of gaming and being like, yeah, I'll play a game and got the little ears and all that, whatever. Guys were like, damn, females play games? Yeah, we not lame as hell no more if we on the game playing with females. So y'all look crazy. If females are playing it, we don't look crazy.
Especially if we on there with a female that look like how most of the females look that game. Yeah, nah.
Like I got so many streaming friends on here. Shout out to Ashley179, Pinky Kitten, a couple of these chicks or whatever that's got buku followers. You have 30,000 people watching these females. They be sitting there in their bikini having a Q&A. It happens. You know, sex
Yeah,
sells. It's not their fault. They're good looking. Shit. Can't be mad at
exactly.
that. Business is business, man. Sex sales has been like that forever. They don't have to make an OnlyFans in order to, benefit from their beauty. So
I don't.
that's what it is. And you guys get a friend or whatever. They pop out. They talk to you. You feel special. They get paid. Everybody's really happy, to be honest. At the end of the day, social media and video gaming actually made a lot of things easier for people to come out of their shells. I remember going to school with people that never talked to people. Never. Like, and these be the coldest video gamers ever. But if you didn't know them outside of school, you would never know that nigga played video games. Quiet as hell. That's why one of my friends that I grew up with, like, he was random as hell. One day was just like, "Hey, do you play video games?" I was like out of nowhere, and I'm just like, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you want to come to my house and check out this computer game that I play?" Boy, I go to this nigga house. This nigga got like stacks of PC games and shit. I'm like, "Bro, you play like this?" He's like, "Yeah, bro. Whatever you want to play, we can play. I'll make you a copy." That nigga ended up being my motherfucking computer buddy for like fucking 6 years before I moved from the city. No cap.
Mhm.
Like, but we don't know unless we. That's why I think the whole social media thing mixed with video games has made it a lot easier for people to become a part of this gaming community. You don't have to feel isolated. You don't have to feel like alienated anymore for being on a video game. We're all playing a video game now.
The part that kills me, my bad, I mean to cut you off. I mean,
No, you're
but
good.
the part that kills me is that how people make it like they put certain games in weird categories and other games and not, like, for example, like a 2K or not. And then if somebody be like, "Hey, I've been over here playing, I've been playing Attack on Titans or something crazy," they'll be like, "What is that?" Then they gonna label it as weird. I don't like that. I hate that. I hate that. All
We
it
See,
is
always
when
a
I
game.
ask what is that, I'm asking because me being a content creator and streamer, I might want to check that shit out. I might want to try to get new content on it.
Yeah, you're not wrong. But the way society is, I don't. That's a different conversation for a different day. But I
we could
don't.
definitely have, but I feel like what you're saying is, and then we'll kind of keep it. I don't want to veer off too hard because, boy, I swear to God we can't. But what it really is that human beings usually what they don't understand they would like to label because we're confused with what we don't understand. We're afraid of it. So we look at
Exactly.
something and try to put a label on it to make it make sense to ourselves. So something that
Mm-hmm.
somebody doesn't understand and the next person does, the person that understands it knows what it is, and the person that doesn't is going to call it something that it isn't.
Call it weird or something. That's the word
Right,
they like
and
to
it's
use.
that's just I mean that's gonna be like that forever. That's why I think it's good to have an open mind. That's why one of those like, oh, don't knock it till you try it type of thing. That should be your view on video games for sure. You should never just look at a game and be like, that's probably ass. Might be the best game you played for 20 minutes. If it brought you happiness at any point in time, the video game was not a waste. Remember that.
Also, on
That's
that,
the whole
for
point.
you video game content creators, it is really important to have an open mind because one game might not be bringing you the content that you think that it should be or the viewers that it should be, but then you go switch to a game that you've never heard of, and then your viewers skyrocket.
I just had that happen today. I've never actually streamed a Vow. I never or whatever. I popped. I had 4 or 5 people watching me on a Vow, like that quickly. Where I was just like, wait, people are watching me right now on a
Yeah,
Vow.
that's like when I first went to GTA RP. I'm like, oh, I'm my first couple days. I'm not gonna get any viewers. Boy, I fucking hopped into GTA RP. My followers skyrocketed on Kick from 200 to fucking almost 500
Yeah, that's insane.
in 3 days.
So I
Especially
mean,
when you in one of those popular ones, those popular lobbies.
I mean that's the thing though. It's very important, yes, to be in maybe one of those, but at the same time, with only one or two good sparks or a couple of people that bring that energy or attention to your community, then you make your own. Because if he says he's got his own or whatever, say that he gets one decent stream where everyone's like, oh damn, what world are they in? Now you just had off of your one stream like 300 people want to join your world, and that's lowballing.
We've been in this for a couple months.
Yeah.
And we already broke the 100 people mark yesterday in our world, in our circle. Yeah. In literally 3 months.
So that's what I'm talking about.
Like we actually just had to up the server cap from 125 to almost 200 so we can fit everybody in.
So how many people in right now?
So in the server right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let me exit out of the screen. So in the server right now. So at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we have 75 people in that bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely come mess with that. I should be on there probably by tomorrow.
I'm about to download it now.
Oh.
It's on 5M, by the way. 5M RP servers. So you'll go to the 5M website and download 5M.
Yeah, no, the 5M I know about.
Yeah. 5M, I believe, is more popular than the other one, but...
There's another one?
Yeah, there is.
I know.
I forget what the name of it is. I think there's actually like 4 or 5 different ones for GCA.
That's very good to know.
Yeah, that's definitely good to know.
That is so good to know.
Like, now, 5M is the original. A few of these have just came along as of recent, like in the past year or two.
Right.
But 5M is definitely the more popular one because it's the OG.
Makes sense.
Where do you get that from?
Just on the browser. You'll go to the browser, type in 5M, and it'll take you right to the download page.
Okay. Is it how much that should cost?
So my server, it costs nothing. All you have to do is buy GTA and you can get it.
Bingo, you got it.
So you gotta buy GTA.
We just gotta get GTA, that's all.
And I do believe right now GTA is on sale for $21.99 on the Steam store. And it has to be downloaded through Steam.
You don't say. Good to know. Good to know.
A lot of people do Origin.
Cause I was about to do some other shit.
We're gonna be sick.
We're gonna be sick.
Instantly,
instantly, blue.
The only reason it has to be downloaded through Steam is because 5M is ran by Steam, so you have to sign in with Steam through 5M.
That makes sense. I'm glad that we know that now. So by tonight, I can be right where I want to be. Cause boy, I was gonna be like, no.
I was gonna be sick.
You, me too.
You know the favorite.
Yeah,
you know the favorite.
90% of the RP servers on 5M are ran through Steam, not Origin.
Okay, well that'll be for that'll be for some of my streams, man. Y'all be able to see us in the role play. I mean, honestly, if we get this shit going, I might jump on some of that tonight. We'll see. But
I might. I don't know.
You never know. The download. I mean, you getting the PC, your download ain't gonna be as long as you think. To be honest.
Not that.
No, I just downloaded fucking Fortnite in literally 10 minutes.
Right. Yeah, no, it's not that, but we're gonna see.
But, back to that evolution of the you dig. That's another evolution. We got role play servers, etc. I remember the day when you just loaded up a game and you was by yourself. Like, just straight solo games, like Doom back in the day. Wasn't no multiplayer.
Yeah. Just so y'all know, if y'all gonna be cops, if you're gonna be friends, I'm about to arrest every single one of your asses.
Wait, what happened?
If y'all gonna be crimson that server, I'm gonna arrest every single one of your asses.
Hey, Thirst.
I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. I'm definitely selling drugs on your block in front of your fucking police station. Pull up.
Hey, Thirst.
selling
Listen.
drugs.
What
selling
say
drugs.
you went to school to get out that gym.
Get out that Jimmy. You know how long I've been. Ooh, you know how long I've been waiting for this.
You know how long I've been
I'm
waiting
about to
for
make
it?
a name for myself, yo.
And if y'all want to join the server, I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
It's up.
Yeah, I got it.
I would say go ahead and post that link in the chat type of thing, and then I can also post the link or whatever to your thing for people that are interested. We're gonna have to. I would say we're gonna have to do like a co-stream, joint stream, and really promote it. And let's flood it and just go crazy while we're on the live stream like people do. Get it fully active, get some role play going, and just enjoy it.
Yes, indeed.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's indeed.
So the copy. So for me to actually invite you guys, I actually need to do it one by one. Chat. I will put the link to the actual server in my chat because it won't let me copy the Discord link.
That makes sense.
Inviting everybody. It's because we have the link hidden to where people can't just randomly share it. Because there's a whole registration process and shit people got to go through.
Includes. It looks like the game right now is $29.98.
Yeah. Seems to it.
It could be worse.
Hey, it's better than paying the 50 that it is. It's better than paying the 60 that it is on console.
Shit. You ain't gotta tell me. That's why I said it could be worse. It could
I got that
be
game
worse.
and I do not play that.
See, really play on console, but then I got introduced to the RP shit. That's really all I play anymore. I play that in Apex. That's it. I just downloaded Fortnite so I can play with the fan. Because the fan plays Fortnite.
Well, you might as well hit me up too for that. That's the reason I got it. But then it got to the point where I'm like, I kind of like this Fortnite shit. So I play it kind of for myself now. Listen, I'm telling you, it started out, I was like, I don't really play Fortnite like that. Then I got on that bitch and smacked like 20 kills. I was like, I might like Fortnite like that.
Yeah, like that until you start playing it.
On PC, there's so many fucking cheaters, just like fucking Warzone. It's not even funny.
See, that's the difference, though. I don't play, even though I have like PC or I have a PC set up, I'm gonna be on Xbox most of the time. It's only gonna be a certain amount of games that I'm gonna play on PC because I'm not. The reason being is because I played PC growing up, nigga. I'm not finna sit here and get fucking hacked every time I play somebody and I'm a little bit better than them. Like, I got tired of that shit back in the day. Bro, I used to play Diablo competitively back in the day, and bro, they used to have little codes and little whatever. You would literally start running around town and throwing your shit off. Like, straight hacked your dumb ass. Now you throwing all your shit on the ground, and they picking your shit up, and then it kicks you out. I'm not dealing with people doing shit like that. I'm not. And you can't tell me that you can protect yourself because you can't.
That's why I stick to Apex and GTA RP.
You're not wrong, bro. You know what? You're right. I would say more Apex than Call of Duty because, I mean, they do really be on their ass about that hacking shit. It's gonna happen. It's just those type of games you will get banned for life.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't give a shit what people say. Apex's anti-cheat is a million times better than Call of Duty's.
A billion.
A million times better.
Nigga, I played both. A billion. But do you know whose game is way better than anybody's? As much as we love to talk shit about that game, which game does not take any hacking at all? NBA 2K. If they catch your ass hacking, you banned for life. I ain't never seen no niggas talk about some I'm finna hack. Oh, yeah. They get on your ass about a Zen. Let them find out you fucking with their coding. They can't even get their coding correct. And now you fucking with their coding? Oh, they cooking you. about it. When have you ever heard about a nigga hacking on 2K? That both of you niggas went at the same time. I can't even make this shit up. You ain't never heard a conversation where niggas was like, bro, this nigga was on 2K hacking hard as fuck. Huh? Like, you'll get booted.
For those of you that play Apex, yes, there was a hack in Apex during the Pro Series. 3 pro players, yes, they got hacked, they changed the coding, and they ended up having aimbot shit like that. But I'll tell you what, that shit didn't even last 10 minutes, and the motherfucker that hacked him was banned for life. IP'd.
Yeah, I don't think people...
Not even account banned.
See, that's what I don't think you niggas understand this. You have to get new internet service. Like, a new router box. Like, you can't, like, you damn near need to, if you got AT&T, you need to go to Comcast. Like, you need to change your entire digital footprint because they cooked you.
Entire provider.
You're cooked. I've heard people say, you need another provider. Like, I don't think people understand your IP address is linked to you. I've had the same IP address for 20 years now.
Listen, when people be on the game and they be talking about, bro, like hacking and all that, and people be acting all tough, listen, you talking about you gonna go buy another one, that's gonna hurt your pockets. I'm sorry, like.
Listen. I'm not even the guy to be tough. I'm not super duper the super hacker smart dude or whatever. But what I try to inform people is when they start talking crazy like that, I'm like, listen, I got niggas that don't got nothing better to do, no jobs. Like they are real cyber terrorists. Don't bother me. I swear to God, I will send this nigga your account. He gonna have your Facebook. He gonna have all your shit. And he just gonna fuck with you because he don't got nothing better to do, gang. Nothing better to do. I hate niggas like that, but I have so many of them type of friends. Pettiest niggas in the world. Like, a motherfucker to wake up in the morning and go, all right, how many niggas day am I gonna fuck up today? What? Woke up and chose violence.
You can't really talk trash to them because every time you say something, they start throwing at you. I'm like, all right, bro, you got it.
He's like, yeah, that's why your sister Margaret works at. I'll be like, hey, yo,
what's up with you?
What
the fuck? That's like before in 2K, people used to threaten to hack me, boot me offline and shit. You all know that stage. People were booting people offline just to win games.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they cracked down on that. You don't hear about that shit no more. I told niggas that switch, that's a felony. That is a federal offense. You cannot make a lag switch. That shit is, you're fucking with internet service, etc. Like, that shit is like fucking with someone's mail. People really do not know what they be doing. Niggas is committing federal crimes to try to win a game of fives is fucking insane.
The fact that you had to pay to get yourself blacklisted off of shit to keep yourself from getting booted offline is insane.
As hell.
Insane, bro. Like, that shit was literally insane.
Yeah, I mean, but that's just how it was before. And everybody, I got a VPN. Like, bro, these niggas was eating through VPNs. I remember when people were like,
but then the one guy decided, I was visiting my buddy at the Air Force Base, and he decided to try to pull my shit. Now you're fucking with government official Wi-Fi.
Yeah, he tweaked. Like that was...
said, pull up my IP, look at my location. He seen mine at North Dakota Air Force Base, and he's like, oh shit, never mind, quick. He dipped out that party so fucking quick.
I mean, what the fuck would you have done?
Get out that jam?
Yeah, what the fuck? I was like, okay, I clearly fucked up, but maybe I could save this. Let's say shit, I'm out. I'm not gonna sit here and conversate with y'all. That man just told me the military on my ass. I'm good.
You said who?
You said them people beat feet. Beat feet.
Beat them feet, man. Beat that feet.
Oh my god, beat feet. Get right up out of there. I'm not dealing with that. That's it. I be telling people all the time, like, hey, I had somebody try to scam me or whatever. I was like, bro, I feel bad for you because I don't got Chase Bank, gang. I got USAA. That shit different. That motherfucker got in trouble. He was in the Klan or whatever. I don't know what happened to bro. He tried to scam like several
What
people.
happened, bro?
I don't know. He just disappeared, etc. He was trying to do all that scammer shit. USAA don't play like that. They probably sent his ass away. You know they reopened Guantanamo Bay. Niggas study playing, but Trump ass ain't playing. That nigga on bullshit. I said, bro, I ain't never heard no shit that diabolical in my 33 years of living. Nigga said, hey, you know Trump came and he opened up Guantanamo Bay. Why? Ain't shit never been that serious, bro. You gotta chill, bro. Like, that's like saying, oh yeah, niggas opened up Alcatraz again. Why? That's not, I thought we was moving forward. It's fucked out here. I would say not do anything wrong right now. Don't do nothing wrong. Your liberty and your freedoms is not what you think they is right now. Just stay at the crib. It's not, bro. They coming to get niggas. They coming to get niggas, bro. They walking around asking black people is they Haitian. What? Are you Caribbean? What? I'm Nigerian.
Right in the house. I'm good.
I'm in the crib. They're like, bro, you never come out. You wonder why.
I know.
For shit show.
You gonna start coming out again? No.
Bro, the only place, listen, I'm telling you right now, I'm not going out to many places. Like, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? Boy, went to the Justin Timberlake concert. That is in the United Center. I'm not finna, bro, I'm not finna just be pulling up to the block talking about some, it's Hennessy time. I know you fucking lying.
Bro, people don't, listen, people live on the block no more. Come on, bro.
I can't listen.
Nobody I know that really be living on the block except for one person.
Listen, this is the evolution. This is the evolution of gaming right here. Let's start it. So when I was younger, we started out going, and I'm sure this is what most people, except the new generation, we started out with arcades and shit, right? Like, used to get dropped out for the arcade, right, with the quarters and shit. Then we moved up to, having either a shared system with siblings, etc. All that. Bro, we didn't evolve so far that niggas got their own personal gaming devices in their hand 24/7. Did we forget about how good phone games became?
Oh, it's even restaurants now. Dave & Buster's?
Oh yeah, boy. Dave & Buster's is lit.
It's lit. Oh, it's
like think about that though. That evolved where it's like, oh, you know what? People like getting drunk as hell and playing video games. Let's make millions of dollars off of it.
Getting drunk, going out with your family.
Also, remember, PlayStation just brought back the PSP.
They just brought back the PSP?
No, I did not know that. Thank you for bringing it up. So what do you mean by that? Are they revamping and releasing it?
They just revamped and released the PlayStation Portal again.
The real one? The I think it was called the 2000 or something?
Yeah, they revamped it, released it.
You know what I'm talking about? The one you open up the back, the one with the discs, they released the real one?
It's no longer disc, but it's all digital, just like their consoles, and they have it revamped to play PS5 games. They've completely revamped it. The PlayStation Portal is back.
No.
Take my money. Fuck it, I'm getting one of those. Oh, like, okay, so we were talking about this.
I'll share my screen real quick.
Bet. We was just talking about the evolution of like handheld gaming. I feel like they moved backwards. Like, I feel like they were too far ahead with PSP and then had to dumb that shit down and then move back to where they just were now.
Right.
Cause PSP was lit. I remember downloading videos and everything. Like, I had How High, all types of shit, half baked on my PSP. Shit was a mini little. What the fuck? That shit was cold as hell.
Literally, they brought back the PSP.
That's like GameStop too. Just getting sold at GameStop, yeah.
Yeah. They brought back the PlayStation Portal, boys.
Yeah. Oh, So that's what you're talking about, the PlayStation Portal. That actually does not look bad. So what I'm talking is the original PSP though was technically better than any other handheld device that's been dropped.
Right.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. But I was just saying that they brought back something similar.
Yeah, because like, okay, so I remember the portable. So the portable first came out when in MLB 2015 came out. Was that sound about right?
I don't even
Not
know
about
now.
right.
So they would. I know the commercial. I remember the commercial where the guy was playing baseball, and he's like, "Oh, got to go to work on the go," and he grabbed the PlayStation and took the baseball game with him. That was the portable. I remember when it dropped because that was a big deal because you could take the game off the console and it would be right here. You could play it, bring it to work, bring it back, and then put it back on the console and play right on the screen.
Right.
That's where Nintendo Switch got that idea again from. And Nintendo Switch originally started that idea when they had the whole plug in the freaking thing in your N64 and put one of the game cartridges in. So they started that technology, they just didn't perfect it. PlayStation took that shit and damn near
Yeah,
perfected
that's
it.
one. That's one thing that I'll give PlayStation. They got
Thanks for
over
the follow,
Xbox.
Devastator, over on Twitch.
Yeah, you know, like I ain't. We had a lot. We had stuff over them. Like Xbox had stuff over PlayStation, but that PSP, they had that over us. There's nothing we could do with that.
Nah, PS. I mean, Sega doesn't, or Xbox doesn't make handheld. They don't. They just not. I don't think that they're
It's
ever
because
gonna.
they're a PC company, dude. They ain't gonna step into that world.
No, and they
They're
shouldn't.
not gonna step
Listen,
into that world.
they shouldn't. And this is what I'm saying. Like they stay in their lane. That's why I think Xbox is a little further ahead. When people look at how much sales that PlayStation did, etc., or whatever. Y'all gotta realize the only reason Microsoft hasn't bought Sony by now is because that makes a monopoly on consoles. They can't buy Sony right now. Microsoft got enough money to buy Nintendo. They got enough money to buy. I'm serious. Y'all can go look at the actual numbers. Microsoft got way more money than Sony. Go look into that shit for y'all that don't know. Like y'all that think
Because
that there's an actual competition. There's not.
people think that Microsoft is just getting money from consoles.
It's not.
Remember, Microsoft is the originator of computers.
Windows is their fucking technology. Anytime you use a phone with Windows 10 on it, you're paying Microsoft. And 9 out of 10 people are using Windows. Even on these fucking Apple phones, they got some type of Windows systems damn near in them these days.
Right.
Even on Apple
Every
phones.
PC you buy has Windows.
Right.
And everyone uses Microsoft, like Microsoft Teams. You know how many people use Microsoft Teams for work? I use that shit at Microsoft or at Mattress Firm every day. We use Microsoft Teams. My wife, she's in logistics, doesn't even have anything to do with the same thing I do. She uses Teams every day. My last job used Teams. Teams is Microsoft. They get paid for y'all just using that.
My boy.
You remember Excel? That's Microsoft. You remember Word? That's Microsoft. They make money off all that shit. Photoshop too, right? Ain't Photoshop Microsoft Photoshop? Yeah. All that shit is for 365. Microsoft. Like, I'm telling y'all, thinking this shit just like y'all gotta understand. This checkers and chess. Like,
you go to your job, I guarantee every computer system you have in your job is Microsoft.
1000%. Y'all ain't using Macs. I know you're not using Macs. Mac operating systems do not work very well with business operating systems or SOPs and shit. I'm telling you it don't. Because you can't.
Let's talk about that though.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that though. That's part of the evolution of gaming as well. Look at how far behind Apple is on the computer gaming world. Whoa. Microsoft, Mac is so far behind on the computer gaming world, it's not even funny.
Actually, okay, and what it sucks because there's nothing they can do about it, and when I state this, you're gonna understand what I mean. Until they can do something to compete with this, Mac's fucked.
Mm-hmm.
You know what this is?
Or even something to compete with this.
Alienware.
Right. And you know who makes Alienware?
Oh.
Dell. Dell's one
Yeah.
of the best PCs out. You know what system Alienware uses? Windows. So until people stop using Alienwares for gaming, Mac ain't never gonna catch up. Like everybody bro, first of all, Big Bang Theory fucked Mac over heavy. Cause everyone seen Sheldon and them nerds with these alien laptops and said, oh, that's the best one. Even though it didn't even have to be. They would have thought Sheldon got it, it's good enough for me. Big Bang Theory made everybody go get a motherfucking Alienware.
Yeah.
Straight like that. And I ain't never heard nobody say, well, I'd rather get a Mac computer for gaming. And what world do you live in?
I don't know.
Mac is not a good operating system for gaming. That's another thing, like the evolution of gaming, like the operating systems as we went further are trying to keep you away from doing the shit we used to do. Like you can't mix and master and do certain things with programs like you used to be able to do because they want to take away some of the things that you're able to do because you don't need them as much. Mac is sure of that. Like Mac, you can't download music to your iPods and stuff like that because of copyright infringement and music things and them having Apple Music. I ain't never had that problem with a Microsoft phone or with something with Windows on. You just download that shit and listen to it. Apple though, they be like, this song cannot be added.
Windows and fucking listen to it everywhere you go.
Thank you. And it goes to every one of your Windows accounts. So like anything you got your Windows accounts linked to is instant. And now that they linked up with Google, I know y'all know about that. Google with Microsoft together. So Google linked with everything with Microsoft, bro. All my shit is instantly signed in every time I get a new computer. Just sign in with Google. Everything's there. I can't say that about Mac.
What's up, Jimmy? Like, and it's sad to say because, yes, Apple has always been competitive in the phone world. When the Macs first came out, we were all thinking, hey, they're finally going to be competitive in everything.
Yeah.
They're still not competitive in the computer world. Nowhere close.
Nah, they definitely not.
Close.
Yeah.
Microsoft and shit have that lockdown to shreds.
Your shit sounding like a robot right now.
Yeah, your shit keep going on and make it sound like a robot.
I don't know why. I never
clicked
my voice changer or nothing. I never clicked my voice changer. That's weird.
It'll start and then it'll like go off. And
then it'll go away. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that's because I hit my keybind for going back to normal voice.
So I'm thinking for next podcast, I'm looking for an actual place to post these podcasts. Do you know of anything, Money?
What do you mean?
Like, is there any website that you use to take these videos and put them on for podcasts? Or do you just use the platform? I
have not found anything yet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to look into that today.
If you do find something, let me know.
I will. Oh, trust me, I'm going to find something. Like, as soon as I end this shit, give me 10 minutes and I'm going to have all types of shit figured out. I'm in my bag.
What you mean, like, post it? I don't know. Maybe
so it would be like YouTube just for podcasts.
Oh,
and they got that though. You know what I'm talking about? So it's like you make an account and you only post in your podcast, and then people go view them, and it's literally a podcast platform. So that's what. Yeah, I think I got 2 or 3 that I can look at. So I got you, Money. We'll get that done by mid afternoon. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Because that's important. Because this one right here and the last 4 that we did, I'm about to take them off of these platforms, cut them down a little bit, and put them up because that's what I need to do to have proper content and keep track of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm thinking, I don't know. So for next episode, I don't know. We always, we come up with something new and fun. So we'll find something. I just wanted to do this continuation. Now my boy MSC got to, got to be a part of the evolution of the, saying.
Yeah, man. I know I ain't said too much, yo, cuz, yo, I'm a youngin', yo.
Now you know what you're talking about when you're talking about it. You ain't got to say a lot to make your point be proven and point be heard.
That makes sense. I try. It's a matter of somebody sit down and listen.
Ain't that the truth?
Oh yeah, man. Listen, the brand. You gotta check out the website. It's at all my stuff. I'm gonna comment on Thirsty thing for him posted so everybody can see it. But it's major success creations. I can't even get my words out. Look at this. Major success creations. But you gotta tune in. We're going up from here. You gotta tune in. You're gonna see this everywhere.
And it's up.
Oh.
Young downloading of the Grand Theft.
I ain't even got it yet.
I'm finna pull up on that 5M tonight, my boys.
So what's happening?
I
I'll
sent
call.
both
I'm
of
gonna
you
call you.
the link.
I'll call you when it comes, my guy.
Surely do that.
You know I will, my guy.
Alright, that bitch downloading now. I'm about to just leave that to the side. That shit gonna take a minute. I ain't gonna lie. That shit said 700.
Yeah, I'm mad. What my right now? You're about to get mad.
780
gig right now already?
780 gigabytes is crazy. What happened?
You bought that shit already?
Yes.
Oh, man.
What you think I'm
Are you sure
bullshitting?
it's
Huh?
780? Are you sure it's 780 and not 78.0?
I'm almost positive that bitch said 700 and something.
Because mine was only 78 gigabytes.
Nah, this bitch said absolutely not. I would say 54 minutes. We cooking.
Yeah, so that's 78 gigabytes, my boy.
Oh, that's why I say only an hour. Okay, it make more sense. I was like,
That's only 78 gigabytes.
I don't know if I got that much space on this bitch. Nah, I'm streaming right now. You got home pretty good. It didn't even take you an hour. Stream only been up like 55 minutes. We almost done here.
Yeah, your stream's been up 55 minutes. My stream been up for 2 hours.
So what had happened was, bro, we're on all platforms damn near though. Like that's what I was trying to you know what I'm saying? Cause that's where it's at. I think am I on Kick right now? Do I want a buntini? Sure. Buntini. Sound good to me. But man, I think next week we probably gonna go with, we can finally go with somewhat of a new topic. Probably go over that this week, figure out what we want to do. I mean, we can really get spicy and go with the evolution of 2K.
You get one of each.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're live. Hey, you're live on Kick.
We live. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. I heard the bling bling. I got a follower. Yay!
He lit.
I'm a Kick streamer now.
He
It's
lit.
Let's go. Well, I mean,
my shit together today.
Feel like we had a very solid Goon talk. It's only 3 of us, but it don't take a ton of people for you to have a conversation. So,
what he say, sir? Said to this day.
To this day. To this day.
Yeah. Nah, it was a good show though, man. It was a good show though. It was chill. It wasn't wasn't too high. It wasn't. It was just chill. Nice
It's
little
a
combo.
continuation, so it wasn't like we didn't have to dig
Yeah.
too crazy in because we like if they tuned in for the last two episodes that had anything to do with the evolution, they know we started out with talking about Atari. We started things of that sort. We started about the graphics. We talked about all of that. Some of the social benefits of gaming. So we went over a good amount of stuff, man. It's just
So based on your overlay and shit, it looks like I'm gonna have to switch to Streamlabs.
you loving it, ain't you? I try to tell you, boy, the Streamlabs now my overlay and everything or whatever that's on my Streamlabs is being like streamed to all platforms with my same overlay. That's why I like Streamlabs because I can go to every platform, just use Streamlabs, and it's only gonna be Streamlabs to each one of the platforms, so it's not so complicated trying to stream multiple things at one time. Cause I got ADHD, that shit ain't gonna work for me. I'm gonna be
Oh
like,
no, but
After
ooh,
this,
that's shiny.
after this, I want to get with you for a new stream logo and overlay.
I got you. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm about to get my boys right. We're gonna go into getting everybody stream right. Cause I know Mar, he said he gonna be jumping on his new PC set. So we're gonna have to make sure that he get taken care of. He gonna have to get his overlay set up and everything. So we can start doing this co-streaming and getting stuff going. I'm officially back on board. I got my Streamlabs Ultra going right now, so I can stream on all major platforms. And if you want to show some support, go and use my link to go and subscribe right now to Streamlabs. This is Streamlabs right here. I'm actually going to send them both the link if they want to go ahead and subscribe. Then that helps your boy, you help yourself, you help your boy. And that's just what it's going to be. That you can sign up with Streamlabs. You can actually become a part of their affiliate program, basically. So you can do the same thing that I'm doing. Make a couple of dollars for doing something that you love. Can't beat that.
right, right.
So you already
Put it
know.
in your type
Time
shit.
shit. So I have my
You can
boys do their
never beat that.
outros.
Say it one more time.
Marley, go ahead.
Start with you,
What?
Marley,
Oh,
for the outro.
listen. Like I said, man, it's not too much I can say. Check out the brand. I'm on all platforms under Major Success Creation. Like, come on, man, we just making it. We pushing every day. We trying to make this work. This gonna be this gonna be what I ride. This is pause. That was crazy.
Spooky time.
But nah, man, this is gonna be me, man, for a long time.
MSC.
Yeah.
Hey, Marley, I'm gonna get with you about that shit too.
All right, bet. That's a bet. Just hit me up. But now I'm passing it to you, Money.
So, first off, gotta start out with the sponsor, Pilgrim Gaming Division, man. Gotta start out with
Hold up, your voice.
You was that the bit sound like Bender.
the Pro Zone Gaming Division, man. Gotta start out with the sponsors. Fuck off, there. Shout out to, of course, W. Shout out to G Fuel. Hey, man. Code bodies at w.com for 15% off, man. Listen, you gotta do what you gotta do.
So I gotta have my peoples put their plugs in. Same thing to the sponsors. It's kind of funny. We got a good amount of the same sponsors, so that's gonna be shout out to PZGD. I already know Pro Gaming. We also got big shout out to GameStop, which y'all might not have known that I'm affiliated with. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out GameStop. Big shout out to Dubby. Also, big shout out to Unlucky 13s. And man, just big shout out to iGoon, Bang Bang, Dead Gang, everybody that's been showing love and supporting Goon Talk, Pound Goon Talk at noon type thing. We gonna keep on coming with new content for y'all, man. Y'all might have thought that we fell off or whatever. Nah. We gave y'all 4 episodes in a row. Y'all could give us a break. You know what I'm saying? We was trying to breathe. You know what I'm talking about? Tooth wasn't feeling good, but I'm still here. I got my
Yeah,
meds
I
now.
sleep
We
a
all
lot,
right.
so
I got my
I sleep a
meds.
lot. There's nothing wrong with it, but I love it. Sleep a lot.
Yeah, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta get your sleep, man. It's one of the 8 essentials. As a sleep expert, I can tell you from my personal and professional opinion that the more sleep you get, the better. Look at us. Because if you sleep better, you live better. And as much as that shit sound like a joke, it's really the truth. Just telling you. So make sure that you get your sleep, folks. Looking at us.
I might have to get your ass on the phone for a phone sale at Max's firm.
Just let me know. I'll take care of you. My main thing to have you do would be make sure you're going to the store and actually try the beds. Because even though I can get you a good deal, I can't tell you how they feel. You dig? so
Yo, he changed his voice like 3 times.
it's called
You are
skill.
good at that.
Adaptability. Adaptability.
You are a character.
So
Jesus.
appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We gonna have this on all major platforms. Eventually, y'all gonna see this on TikTok. Everything. I got everything going. It's just gonna take a second. I didn't know I had to be approved for this and approved for that. I'm like, oh shit. So there's applications and stuff I gotta fill out. So once that get done, I'll be on, I believe, 8 to 9 different major platforms at a time. That's gonna be for me streaming gaming. That's gonna be for Goon Talk at Noon. That's gonna be for everything that's got something to do with your boy Goon Thirsty. So I just appreciate all of y'all love and support and all of y'all patience, because I know it's been a long time coming for some of y'all that's been watching me stream for damn near a decade. So I got better people.
I forgot to mention one thing in my outro. Shout out to We the People RP. I know we were on the RP thing. So shout out to my boys and the creators of We the People RP. Couldn't do anything without the mods over there, bro. We have over 160 real cars on there. Can't do shit without it.
That's beautiful. I can't wait, Ray. I'm looking at the download thing. That thing say 51 minutes, man. That shit I ain't 51 minutes, man. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. Like I said, one of the things y'all gonna be seeing is a lot of the GTA roleplay. Tune in a little bit later to see me on Avowed. I think I'm gonna knock out another boss or two. From what I hear, there's only about 12 hours of gameplay in that game, so we'll knock it out. You know, for the streamer, for the people that were tuning in for that stream, we gonna knock that game out. But yeah, man, I just appreciate y'all all tuning in, showing love. Make sure that you tune in for the next Goon Talk at Noon, and stay on the lookout for my boy MSC and for my boy Bodies, because there will be a lot more collaborations coming on in the future. Shout out to the boy Goon V Rod that couldn't be here today, but he shall be in the future. Shout out to that boy Goof. We out here making things work, man. We getting to the money, and hopefully you're doing the same. It's Goon. Gang gang.